Hey guys, Mike T here. We're going to talk a little bit about how to put your SUP on the roof of your car. First thing you want to think about is if you don't have a good rack system, get a good rack system that you can set the board down. It's going to be nice and stable. Also, you want to think about having good padding on the roof racks. We got our Boardworks pad on there, really important, so that way when you cinch down the straps, it's not going to squeeze your board, dent your board, stuff like that. So a couple more things. It's really important to put your board upside down on the roof rack. Kind of contours the board a little bit better with the rocker. Placing it evenly between the two crossbars, just like that. Another thing I like to do is keep the fins forward. That way, so when you put the strap on, if something happens to get loose, it's going to catch on the straps before it flies off the roof. Something else to keep in mind is you really want to make sure you strap your board down nice and tight, because you are responsible for anything that flies off the roof of your car. So make sure that it's on there nice and tight, and obviously it's going to create some damage to your board if it flies off. So I've got two straps here. There's a lot of different roof rack options, but I just like regular old cam straps. You can use ropes, but make sure you got some nice padding there. So I like to tighten down one, not all the way tight before I put down the second one. If your straps buzz a little bit, if you twist your straps, that way if you're going 60 miles an hour or faster on the highway, you won't get all that highway noise. Just kind of depends on where you're driving, how your straps are on the roof. But pretty simple. Strap it down, make sure it's nice and snug. I like to give it a little test here. Hold the finger well or lifts up and just kind of test it out to make sure it's tight enough. Tighten it up a little bit, and you're all set. I want to talk briefly about how to remove your SUP from your car. Most of the damages to your board is probably going to happen in transport, carrying it off the roof of your car, placing it down, taking it to the body of water that you're going to paddle in. So a few things here. Some things I like to keep in mind is the wind. A little windy today, so the board might tend to fly off the car a little bit. So what I like to do is keep a hand on the board when I'm unstrapping the straps here. So taking off the straps, keep a little bit of pressure on the board, especially as you take off this last strap. I like to move the straps over on the other side of the board. That way when you're pulling it off, it doesn't get caught up and catch and fall. Couple ways to pull off the board. You can either grab the handle, whether it be a finger well, lifts up works really good. So you can grab that, slide it to the edge of the racks here. You can either go side to side like this and take it over to wherever you're going to set it down, or you can just grab the handle, which is really nice about these lift ups. You can just pick it up however. You can drop it over, being really careful with the board not to hit it on the ground, and then just find a good soft place for it. All right, another thing to really keep in mind is the fins and the fin boxes. That's another place that you can really damage your board in transport. So pick a nice soft spot. When you're setting it down, make sure you don't set it directly on the fins, lean it up against something, or just be really careful of how you place the fins down.